grace and wisdom. It took Jesus the best part of a lifetime to grow, mature and ripen as human beings and as children of God. The feast of the baptism of Christ reminds us of our own baptism and provides us with an opportunity to commit ourselves once again to the Christian life, which is essentially a life of service to God and then to others. Well, as I said at the beginning, since just almost days after his arrival on earth, Arthur has been worshipping here with us. And in a short while, he will begin his public journey with God, with parents and godparents promising on his behalf that he will walk in the light of faith and be enfolded in the Christian life. We pray for him, for them, that throughout his life he will know God's loving presence and guiding hand and find his place to serve God and society. Of course, as individuals, we are not called to save the world or to solve its many and varied problems, although the churches across the world are uniting to work for the relief of suffering in places of natural disaster or warfare. Nevertheless, each one of us, Arthur included, has our own unique call from God in our families, in our work, and in our world. A major part of our response to that call is regularly, week by week, to be fed by Christ himself at the altar. Part of that call is also how we live our lives out in the world. For we leave this building at the end of March into the world, and we do so to live out the sacrament which we have just celebrated. We need God's help to faithfully respond to that call. And much of that help comes from this dramatic and profound encounter with God here in the Eucharist. Faithfulness is another way of responding to different problems in our time. The baptism of Christ is, of course, another epiphany, another revelation of Jesus' final and eternal word of love for his broken and hurting world. That epiphany is ongoing. That epiphany is now. Epiphany happens in the lives of each